I just hit Infinite for the first time, and today I'm showcasing the deck I used to do that. The best part? It only requires cards from Pool 2. This deck has two main synergies, increasing hand size for Devil Dino and buffing up Collector, as well as using the card Destroying mechanic with cards like Nova and Bucky Barnes and destroying them with Carnage and Deathlok. With this deck, I have been up against people running high-end series, 4 and 5 cards and beating them. Let's dive deep to explore a deck that might just be the best Pool 2 deck out there. Let's take a look at each card in the deck and why we run them. First, we have our big card, the Devil Dinosaur. A 5 cost 3 power, which becomes more powerful the more cards you have on hand. The maximum cards you can hold being 7, Dino can be at 17 power on the table. Not bad for a 5 cost unit. The Collector gains 1 power each time a card enters your hand from outside sources. This is an obvious choice for a deck that wants as many cards on hand as possible. Then we have Agent 13, Sentinel, Moongirl, and the White Queen, all of which give you more cards on reveal. Agent 13 and Sentinel work great as 1 and 2 cost cards for this deck. Moongirl duplicates your hand. More cards the better, with the added potential to play Dino back-to-back on turns 5 and 6. Lastly, White Queen copies the highest card on the opponent's hand, giving yet another card and giving crucial information on what your opponent might be playing next. Moving on to Bucky Barnes. When he's destroyed, he is replaced by the Winter Soldier on the board. He essentially becomes a 6 power unit with 2 energy cost. On a similar note, we have Nova, which gives 1 cost card, giving plus 1 power to other units on board when destroyed. Of course we need cards to destroy these, for we have Deathlok and Carnage. Simple enough, Deathlok destroys every card on location and Carnage, as well as gaining plus 2 power for each card he destroys. Killmonger is another powerful card that destroys all the 1-cost cards on the table. This can often turn the game around, or just outright win on the spot if the opponent is playing a zoo deck. Killmonger can also destroy Nova if needed. Lastly, Shang-Chi. A wild card that comes in clutch and has gotten me so many 8-cube wins. Also fits our deck, as our highest cost card is Devil Dinosaur at 5 cost, meaning we can be flexible and play Shang-Chi on turn 6 if needed. Now let's jump into the gameplay. The Destroy synergy offers a robust means of accumulating points in a single lane early on. Also, playing an early Collector allows him to start gaining more power throughout the game. Moongirl and White Queen bridges the gap between both synergies effectively by enabling you have more cards on your hand. This synergy aligns seamlessly with Devil Dinosaur's capabilities, as Devil Dinosaur excels at pushing a single lane to dominance with a lot of cards on hand. Incompatible synergies can serve as a strategic misdirection for your opponent. Few opponents anticipate facing Killmonger on turn 6 from someone who has been playing Sentinel, White Queen, and Devil Dinosaur within the first 5 turns. Similarly, revealing a Bucky Barnes into Deathlok start can catch your opponent off guard, setting the stage for a turn 6 Devil Dinosaur takeover in a lane. Now, to climb to Infinite, it is crucial to know when to snap and when to retreat. It doesn't matter how good of a deck you play, if played carelessly when it comes to snapping and retreating. It is like poker in a sense, knowing when to all in and when to fold. Knowing your deck and playing it enough will give you a sense if the odds are good enough to win or if retreating is the smart move. Last tip, taking a break every now and then when losing too many cubes in a row is a good call. That's all for me today. Good luck.